So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both.
There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In again. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele. Oh, Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Space for him to turn and look. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's gone route one. Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele! Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It would have to be Kenan Yildiz, Peter, because he really is one of the golden boys of his generation. I think his signature move is to take the ball on the turn and drift out to that left wing and take on whoever presents himself in front of him. He may be a playmaker, but likes to progress with the ball, with his own running, his own pace, his own style. That's Yildiz.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Bale has the space to scheme. He is through here. Impressive jump. Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a little off target. Camavinga, gently done. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Approaching the half-hour mark. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Yildiz. That is good alertness. Pele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. Kante makes the interception. Rummenigge chasing after it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. And it's been hooked away. He's looking wide. And it's Hazard.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Stam looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic. Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The ball goes in. And he's taking no chances there. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end? And he shoots! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Arsenal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That was the first half compared with your expectation.
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent, terrific effort! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pele. Bale. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Hazard is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Spread it left.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stam. And it's Bale. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He won't be happy with that one. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 3.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice.
Well read.
18,
the danger is averted.
Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Serves up across. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Tourna gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Son Heung-min. Jimenez does well to get it back. Rice. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Pele! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Pele. Number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 14, Yudis.
And it's Dembele.
Number 20.
Big chance! And that's in. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, They didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Good read, needed to be. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Stojkovic gets into a good position. Can he get on the end of this?
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Takes a shot! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Stojkovic. Great chance!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice clears it away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Oh, he's burst through. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Stan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Conte, that's a sharp pass. Yildiz. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Stojkovic. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai. And it's Rice. Knocks it out wide, looking to play him in, and this is Hazard. Rice, he's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yildiz. Rice. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yildiz. Looking for options, for movement. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Kimmich. Szoboszlai for Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic running at top gear. Szoboszlai. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Camavinga is looking wide. Yildiz. Camavinga. Threads one in. Tourna promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Now it's Ribery. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Szoboszlai.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the referee has blown for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
That's the first half then. A rocky start, to say the least. But that won't shake our spirits, will it?
The second period is underway. Rice. That has not gone well. Here's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale. He's got away. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Conte. Great pressure, plenty of it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Azar, very much a man of this moment. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Azar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Szoboszlai. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
United, number 14, Judas. Coming on the field is number 18, Joshua Kimmich.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Tourna gets it away. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bale. Played into space. Pedri. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Chouameni for Rice. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been won straight back.
This is the time you need that pace.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Bale. Number 20, Stojkovic. Coming on the field, number 19.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Substitution.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he welcomes it in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks across. Getting up there! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Added time.
And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Hakimi. Mbappe. That is good progress on the left. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides...